Hi, my mom's siblings in the US has filed for I-130 and my age is above 21 and my brother age is 25. Can we go with our family after 5 or 6 years, or is there any other way if a child is up 21? Well, I've done a lot of videos on this. There's a thing called the Child Status Protection Act, where essentially you see how long it took to adjudicate that I-130. So your aunt submitted, your aunt or uncle submitted a Form I-130 petition for your mom, and that I-130 petition could have taken 2 or 3 years to be approved. It could have taken 10 years to be approved. Whatever timeline that is, when the immigrant visa becomes available on the visa response chart, I'm getting to technical terms that make it more complicated, but once your case is current, if you could submit that within a year, you submit a case, potentially you could decrease your age by 5 years. So by the years it took that for the case to be decided. So going back to I-130, if the I-130 took 3 years to adjudicate, and you do the rest of the paperwork right, you could subtract 3 years from your age. So if you're 25 at the time, you would still just be 22. You can't, it doesn't work. But if it took 10 years for the I-130 to be adjudicated, and the time comes to start immigrant visa processing, the next step, you could just subtract 10 years from your age, and that would bring you to 15. So it can work. It's a calculation. I need to see the I-130 approval notice to see when it's filed, what it is, and also when the case is current, and at that time make a decision which way it is and be able to do the calculation. Be mindful that it hasn't been on once, been many times where the National Visa Center or the embassy didn't do the calculation properly in this, and for some reason the Child Status Protection Act is very complicated and convoluted and creates a lot of confusion for people, but something you gotta be careful of. You might be right and they may be wrong, you have to fight it, but first things first, we gotta review all the paperwork to see how long the I-130 took, calculate the age at the time the visa bulletin became current, and then make the argument. So that's just behind the scenes of it. I don't know about your individual case, how it's going to come out without reviewing those documents. Thank you for watching this educational program. To get the latest videos, click the subscribe button and the notification bell icon. Also, help us help the immigrant community by liking this video and sharing it with your family and friends. You can also find us on other social media sites like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter, where you find the latest updates on immigration news, policy changes, and tips. Be safe and God bless. See you soon.